Hello. So we are going to be solving this question on the board. Is Jamb question. Okay. As usual, I'll read the question and then we'll tackle the problem together. Let's read. The current through a resistor in an AC circuit is given as 2 sine Wt. Determine the DC equivalent of the current. A. 1 root 2 ampere. B. 2 root 2 ampere. C. 2 ampere. D. root 2 amperes. Jamb 2001. Now, if you look at this question, you will know that this question is on the topic simple AC circuit. Okay, and by now you know that an AC circuit changes periodically. Okay, and because of this, its voltage and current is represented as, I'm going to be writing it on the board. So solution. So the current of an AC circuit is represented as what? I is equal to I naught sine Wt. Okay, and this is also equivalent to, okay, this is also equivalent to, we have this I naught is equal to sine. If we replace this W, you know that W is equal to 2 pi F. I don't know if you still remember this relationship. Okay, so if we substitute this W, we have 2 pi what? F T. So this is another formula for current. And then for voltage, we have V is equal to V naught sine what? Wt. Okay, and of course it is also equivalent to this V naught sine. If we replace this W with 2 pi F, we have what? 2 pi what? F T. Okay, now we are not going to be needing all this information, but we will need one of it. Let me read the question, pick the parameters, and then we can see which one we'll be using. The current through a resistor in an AC circuit is given as, so we are given the current to be I is equal to what? 2 sine Wt. This is what is given as the current. Determine the DC equivalent of the current. So we are looking for the DC equivalent of the current. Okay, the direct current equivalent of the AC. Okay, so we are looking for the equivalent of what? The direct current of what? The AC. So let's quickly find this. The formula to find this equivalent, this is the formula we are going to be applying. We are going to be using RMS. I don't know if you still remember this formula. Root 2. Right? This formula. So this is the equivalent. Root means square. Current root means square. This is what we are asked to find. Okay? So now, this is a constant. We are going to be looking for what? I naught. We don't know I naught. Okay? So, but we can find it. Okay? So, which relationship amidst all this do you think suits what we are given as current? This is what we are given as current. Which of it suits what we are given as current? I think this is best. Okay, this is what will relate with this. Okay, now so from here, now from these two, let me bring it down so that it will make sense. So we have I is equal to what? I naught sine what? Wt. We are going to be relating these two information. Can you say this? So now from here, it means that our I naught is equal to 2. I is equal to I, sine is equal to I, W is equal to W, T is equal to T. So even if there's a figure here, let's say there's a figure here, it means W, let's say it's 2 that is here, it means W is equal to 2. Okay, so we can say that I naught, from this relationship, we can say I naught is equal to what? 2 ampere. Okay, so now we'll substitute this here to find the what? The equivalent, the DC equivalent for what? An AC. Okay, so now let's do this. So we have IRMS is equal to what? 2 all over what? Root 2. So this is the answer. This is supposed to be the answer. But let's see our option if we will have this. So we have 2 over root 2. no. 2 over root 2, no. 2 over root 2, no. 2 over root 2, no. So let's further simplify and still check if we will get the options there. Okay, so it means that they simplify. If you check it out, there's nothing like over root 2 there. So we are going to be using principle of sword to what? To break this down, to rationalize. We're going to be rationalizing. So if we rationalize this, rationalizing this, it means we are going to be having IRMS, root mean square, 2 all over root 2. How do we do that? We multiply the denominator by root 2. We multiply the denominator also by what? Root 2. So if we do this times this will give us 2 root 2. Are you here with me? Then if we, this root 2 times root 2 will give us root 4. Or you can just say this cancel this and then you pick out 2. But let's just do it the easiest way, which is what? The same thing as 2 times this, we have root 4. So if we simplify, we have what? 2 root 2 all over what? 2. Are you following? So 2 will cancel 2 and then we are left with what? Root 2. So our answer is what? Root 2 ampere. And let's check it out. Root 2, no. Root 2, no. Root 2, no. Root 2, yes. And then we have our D to be what? The appropriate option. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's problem. Sorry, I'm still Bukola Joseph, the physics enthusiast. Bye.